Good morning, guys. It is 7 a.m. on Wednesday, November 5th, and I am on my way to the gym. Something that I promised myself that I would do yesterday. And I'm gonna be honest, I was so close to skipping the session today as well. The bed and the duvet and the pillow was just a bit more comfortable, but the only thing that got me up was the fact that I didn't want to record a video today saying that I skipped today's session as well when I skipped yesterday's session as well. So thank you so much for the motivation. You guys got me up today. So now let's do a quick session, get home, get ready, and then we'll head off to work. But yeah, super stoked about the fact that I actually got out of the door. See you later. Alright guys, it is 8 o'clock and Copenhagen has woken up. I just finished my workout. Now I'm on my way home to take a shower, get ready, and then head off to work. See you guys later. I was also added to this workout accountability group, which is a group consisting of 3 folks from the office. So we're 4 people in total in this group. And basically, it's a group where we post updates in the mornings whenever we go work out to motivate the others in the group to go do the same and, keep everybody accountable. And this is my first day in the group, and I posted a post in the channel today. It's a Slack channel that says, "It wasn't the motivation that got me up today. It was the discipline and the fact that I did not want to hurt or I didn't want to disappoint my accountability group on the first date." So yeah, the motivation to hit the gym today was a combination of you guys, since I promised you guys that I was going to work out today since I didn't do it yesterday, and then this accountability group as well. So yeah. All right, so we are back on the road again. And I initially forgot my bike helmet, but I went back up the stairs to grab it. I didn't want to forget it today when I've been preaching so much about how important it is to wear it. So it's about setting a good example for the youth, right? And it looks like a semi-cloudy day in the city. Doesn't look like it's gonna rain though, so that's good, because I didn't wear a rain jacket, even though it states that this winter jacket is supposed to be waterproof. But I've tried several different types of apparel, clothing that stated that it was waterproof and then ended up not being waterproof. One of the brands that I do trust though is that brand that we saw at the department store yesterday, called Rains, because that stuff is like made out of rubber and some other material, and that's pretty goddamn waterproof. So yeah. I've been thinking about purchasing a bike. The one that I'm using and have been using every day is from a company called Swapfeed, where you can basically lease a bike, and it's around, let's say, $30 a month. And the cool thing about it is that service, insurance, everything is included in that price. So There's been several cases in the past where I just brought it to the store and then they replaced the bike. The only thing that annoys me is that it's very heavy. But it's hard to beat the convenience and the price as well. But I would just love to have a lighter bike. I want to see how much difference it actually makes. If it makes riding so much easier, having a lighter bike. Copenhagen lost 4-0 yesterday. We're actually playing good for like the very first couple of minutes till a mistake was made by one of our goalkeepers, and then it seemed like it started going downhill from there. But Tottenham is a fantastic team as well, so that was a very, very tough game nonetheless. Come on! I'll be eating dinner at the office today. We'll be staying in a bit later than usual to work on some projects that we have going on. And then once I'm done with that, I'm gonna head home where I've got Spanish lessons. So I started taking Spanish classes when I was living in Brooklyn, New York, and just been doing it ever since with small pauses in between. And I've had a little pause where this is going to be the first lesson in a bit, but when I don't pause the lessons, then I usually do it once a week. And the reason why I pause them sometimes is when I have a lot going on in my life, work, personal stuff, etc. So it's a nice flexibility that I'm able to like pause it or cancel it and then start it again. But I've been having the exact same tutor for the past, 2.5 years now. Her name is Paula. She's from Colombia. She's been an awesome tutor. And what's also helping is that I've got a couple of coworkers at the office that speak Spanish. So I try practicing with them as well. And I honestly feel like my Spanish is getting better and better every single month. When my buddy Rasmus and we were in South America back in March, I was talking a lot Spanish with the locals. That's one thing I really strive for. I feel like you can understand people better when you understand their culture, know their culture, and speak their language, or at least understand their language. So I really try to immerse myself into that. One of the goals that I have is being fluent in Spanish. I'm by no means fluent at the moment, I don't even know how to speak in past tense, so it's all present tense at the moment, and the grammar is not correct, but I'm able to like have basic conversations with strangers, cab drivers, folks on the streets, asking for direction, and ordering at a restaurant, that type of stuff. What I've heard from people though is that they say I have a very native like accent, that I don't sound like a foreigner learning Spanish. But yeah, what I've heard is that I sound like a native Spanish speaker. So one day I'll be, actually today, when I get on the call with Paula for my Spanish class today, you'll hear me talk in Spanish. So it's up to you guys. You guys are the judge. Let me know if I sound like a native Spanish speaker when I'm talking. All right, so we're at the office, so I will see you guys later. All right, so it is afternoon here in Copenhagen. Had lunch, worked on a presentation, and now my colleague Casper and I were doing a walk and talk again, which is just a 5 to 6 minute walk around the building, around the block, just to get some fresh air. Now we'll get back up and continue working. Casper and I have been co-workers for what, 7 years? Almost 7 years. And yeah, it's been an absolute pleasure for those 7 years. Alright guys, it is 6:20 and I am on my way home. We just had some dinner at the office, which was delicious, and then I finished up some last bits of work. Now I'm on my way home, and I'll be picking up a package along the way. It's basically a USB-C hub with additional USB-C ports, which will essentially allow me to connect multiple USB-C devices to my iPad. So currently my iPad only has one USB-C port, and I'd like to connect both this DJI camera and the external hard drive that I have, so that I can transfer the files from the DJI to the external hard drive and edit from the drive all in one go. So excited for that. Hope that setup is going to work. And then at 8 o'clock I've got Spanish lesson with Paula. Super excited for that as well. And then that's going to be a 50-minute session. And then right after that session I'll be relaxing and then heading to bed. So yeah, that's the plan for the rest of the evening, and I'll obviously take you with me for most of the things. Alright, back to biking. Alright, so it is 8 o'clock, and I'm now going to be jumping in to my first Spanish class in a while. Again, this is something that I used to do on a weekly basis, and then I stopped doing it, and now I'm picking it up again. So let's go ahead and get started. Hola Paula, ¿cómo estás?
Muy bien, ¿y tú? ¿Cómo estás?
Muy bien, muy bien. Un poco cansado, pero estoy bien.
Ah, ok. ¿Mucho trabajo?
Sí, ahora sí.
Bueno, ha pasado mucho tiempo.
Sí, 2, 3 meses. ¿O más?
Sí, más o menos, sí.
Más o menos, sí.
Tal vez un poco más, creo.
No, 4 o 5 meses, ¿no?
Sí, creo que más o menos 4 o 5 meses.
Sí.
Ajá, bastante tiempo. Ok, Taya, muy bien. ¿Y has practicado español en los últimos 4 meses?
Sí, porque yo tengo, ¿cómo se dice? 2 colegas en mi trabajo y ellos hablan español conmigo.
Ah, ok, ¿ellos son daneses?
Okay, so hay una persona, él es danés, y hay una otra persona, él es de Argentina, Y otra persona, él es italiano, pero habla en español.
Ah, ok. Son tres personas que hablan español.
Sí, sí.
¿Y tú?
Sí, sí, yo también. All right, guys. So I finished up a Spanish lesson with Paula, and now I'm editing this exact video from today. And once I'm done with that video, then I'm gonna relax for a bit, and then go to bed. I will see you tomorrow.